Hi friends, in this class I would like to explain you in detail about the division of tenses. In the last class I have told you tenses are three kinds: present tense, past tense and future tense. Now in this class I would like to explain you in detail division of each tense. Each tense has been subdivided into four. Whether it is present tense, whether it is past tense, whether it is future tense. Each tense has been subdivided into four. It's the most important that you have to learn. Don't think if you know only present tense, past tense, future tense, you are going to learn English or you are going to learn English grammar. Not at all. But most important is you have to know about the division of the tenses. They are simple tenses, continuous tenses, perfect tenses, perfect continuous tenses. It means what I want to tell you is, if you take present tense. In present tense, there is simple present tense, present continuous tense, present perfect tense and present perfect continuous tense. Four divisions. If you take past tense, then also in past tense we have simple past tense, past continuous tense, past perfect tense and past perfect continuous tense. Likewise, if you take future tense also, there are four divisions. That is simple future tense, future continuous tense, future perfect tense, future perfect continuous tenses. So in this class, I would like to tell you the four division of simple present tense in detail. In today's class, I will explain you in detail about the division of present tense. First of all is simple present tense. So simple present tense, simple present tense we use to express something that happens in a repeated way. For example, every day we take coffee, milk, tea, something as a habit. So in such cases we have to use simple present tense. He takes milk in the morning. Here we have to use V1, verb in present tense, as I have told you in earlier classes. V1 we have to use. But note here, I have added S here. So when it is third person singular like he, she, it, or some person like Arjun, Anthony, we have to add S to the verb. It means to V1 we have to S. So he takes milk in the morning. This is right. This is the important thing you have to know. S, you must add S or ES. Sometimes, for example, he goes to market every day. There we add ES, goes, he goes. When we say goes, he goes to market, we add ES there. In simple present tense, for third person singular like he, she, it, some name as I told, Anthony or Arjun, we add S or ES. This is simple present tense. And you take other subjects, I mean I, we, you, they, we do not add S here. We simply say I take milk in the morning. You need not add S here. This is about repeated actions, regular actions, what we do. Those are spoken or in simple present tense. Second occasion where we use simple present tense, to express universal and scientific facts. There are universal facts and scientific facts where we refer. The sun rises in the east. We know this one. The sun rises in the east. It is not like that. Yesterday sun rose in the east and today it is not going to rise. Or it has risen today and tomorrow it will not rise. The sun rises always. So it is a permanent fact. Such type of sentences also we have to write in simple present tense. Such type of occasions also we have to say in simple present tense. So we have to say the sun rises in the east. And secondly, I told you scientific fact. Scientific fact, suppose if you expose any metal to heat, it expands metal. So heat expands metals. It is not like that. Today if you heat, it expands, and tomorrow if you put it will not expand, or yesterday if you put it expanded. today it is not going to expand. It's not like that. It expands every time. So in such cases, I mean universal truths and scientific facts, we use simple present tense. This is the second situation. So we have to say the sun rises in the east. Note that I have added s here. And secondly, heat expands. I told you third person singular. Heat is a third person singular. Okay. So heat expands metals. So another situation is to express something at the time of talking. Generally, we talk. Suppose a team is playing there. We can say, "See our team plays well." We say like that. "See our team plays well," like that. We tell something when we are watching a match. So here, one thing I would like to tell you. This is the exceptional case where you may have a doubt. Sir, when the action is going on, we tell that our team is playing well. And then you are telling here like this. This is the exceptional case. In simple present tense, this one is the exceptional case where we say, "See our team plays well," means now our team is playing. You know that this is the only exceptional case. In simple present tense, we say, "See our team plays well," means now our team is playing well. Even though we do not use present continuous here, in this situation, this is the exceptional situation I am telling you. Note that one. Don't get confused. See our team plays well means now our team is playing well. But we don't use continuous tense here. In this case also we use the verb in simple present tense. Fourth occasion is to express proverbs. So on the walls of schoolrooms, somewhere we write proverbs on the walls. So to express proverbs also, we use simple present tense. So this is one example here. Honesty is the best policy. So here on the walls we generally, on the walls of the houses, we write proverbs. There also we use simple present tense. Honesty is the best policy. Honesty is the best policy, like that. Many hands, like that sentences, heat expands metal, already I have told. Like that proverbs, for any proverb we write in simple present tense. Now fifth occasion is, it's very important, you have to know that. I will tell you how it is very important, why it looks something different here. Okay. See, to express past action in the headlines of the newspapers. Generally we have the habit of reading newspapers. Suppose I will tell you one thing. Here I wrote here, the Prime Minister resigns. It is simple present tense, right? But suppose the Prime Minister resigned yesterday or 2 days back, then also the headlines of the newspaper, especially the headlines of the newspaper are written in the simple present tense. It means the Prime Minister resigns. It means the Prime Minister resigned already 2 days back or 1 day back. But we write the headings especially in simple present tense. So when you newspaper, when you open it, don't think he wrote there the Prime Minister resigns. The Prime Minister resigned 2 days ago, but he wrote the Prime Minister resigns. Don't think that he wrote wrong. It is not wrong. But we write the past actions in the headlines of the newspaper. Every newspaper has a headline. So that headline is written in the simple present tense. It means the Prime Minister resigns means he already resigned. Note, very important. He already resigned. But the headline of the newspaper will be the Prime Minister resigns. That same like that. Suppose Supreme Court banned smoking some 1 week ago or 2 weeks ago. So you are going to, suppose you are a reporter, you have to write a newspaper headline. So you have to write the Supreme Court bans. The Supreme Court bans smoking. It means the Supreme Court banned the smoking sometime back, not now. So in such, this is a special occasion where it is used in journalism, in newspapers. They write the headings of the past actions in the simple present tense, like this. The government gives special bonus to the employees, like that. We can use simple present tense to write the headings of the newspapers, even though the actions happened in the past. This is very important that you have to know regarding the fifth occasion in simple present tense. I hope you have understood everything about simple present tense. If you have any doubt, you please write in comments. Again, I will explain you in the next class if anything is there after watching your questions, after seeing your